Melanie from Melanie's Muses here, where I muse about things in the entertainment world that are entertaining to me, and sometimes a few weird and random other videos too, but whatever I'm musing about, hopefully you guys stay along for the ride. Today I'm back with another Forgotten Feature Friday, which is a new segment for 2021 where I muse about movies that I feel need a little extra love. Maybe they were box office flops that went on to become a cult success. Maybe they're just a weird little obscure movie that I love. Or maybe they were suggested from you guys. Either way, one thing can be certain, and these are movies that I personally recommend everybody should watch. If you missed any of my previous movie suggestions, you can check them out in the playlist up there. But for today, let's get on with my movie choice. This week's movie is actually a 1990 classic, Pump Up the Volume, starring Christian Slater. Yes, this is not the first Christian Slater movie that has hit my Forgotten Feature Friday list, but Christian Slater is always a favourite actor of mine, and some of his works I feel get very, very much overlooked. This is one of them. This movie from 1990 stars Christian Slater in a coming-of-age type movie. He moves to a new school district, he has a pirate radio station where nobody knows that it's him. At first he doesn't even think he's talking to anyone, he's basically doing this to amuse himself because he doesn't really have any friends. Along the way, we get to meet Samantha Mattis's character, who eventually teams up with Christian Slater, and they go through a little period of discovery, more people jump on board, and it becomes a great big revolution. Free speech, awesome music, all the things that you expect from a pirate radio station type thing are in this movie, and that means, yes, you guessed it, there is a killer soundtrack. This soundtrack is probably one of my all-time favourite movie soundtracks, even though for the longest time I could not find my favourite song, because there's a song in the soundtrack everybody knows, which is actually performed by Concrete Blonde. Yeah, I thought it was Chris Rea when I first heard it, remember Road to Hell? But this is actually played at a slower speed on the turntable to give it a completely different sound, which is really, really unique. Remember we used to be able to do that, take records and play them at different speeds? Yeah, this is a perfect example of that. I'm going to put the link to the Concrete Blonde video in the description, but just know it sounds really different in the movie, and personally, I prefer the movie version, and I wish that they'd put that version on the CD. Although there are several faces you'll probably recognise as you go through the movie, Samantha Mattis dyed her hair black for this movie to play the part of Nora, so she is a little bit different from her normal roles where you'll see her as a blonde. I mean, I'll be honest, I always think of her in the Super Mario movie, which is probably not one she wants to be remembered for, but I love the Super Mario Brothers movie, I'm not sorry, not even a little bit. But back to this movie. So, other than Christian Slater and Samantha Mattis, look out for a very young Seth Green. Yeah, Seth Green is in this movie. Way before he sort of hit the big time with Buffy the Vampire Slayer in 1997. Fun fact, did you know who was in the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie? Yeah, he was an uncredited vampire. Well, according to IMDb anyway. I'll have to rewatch that one and see if I can spot him. So, one other fun fact before I sort of wrap this up for today. Christian Slater wasn't the original person that they thought of for this movie, and honestly, I can't imagine anyone else in this role at all. For me, especially after Heathers, Christian Slater would have been the immediate choice for me. Apparently they wanted John Cusack, and he said no because he'd just done the teen movie, Say Anything, you know, hold the stereo up sort of thing, and he wanted to break out from that kind of role. I cannot imagine John Cusack playing the role that Christian Slater plays in this at all. Not even a little bit. Christian Slater has such a unique vibe to him, and it's kind of the same vibe that comes through in pretty much every role he does, even now as he's so much older. But if you go back and look, you've got Heathers, Pump Up the Volume, even Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, he does it. It's the same kind of vibe, and it's so unique to him. I just can't even imagine what they were thinking with John Cusack. I have to think they were thinking it would be a whole different movie. It just would not have worked for me. Talking of not working, apparently this doesn't work for very many people. I tried to find out if this was streaming anywhere and hit a big fat goose egg. Apparently when they were signing up new things for like HBO Max and whatever, although they did sign a bunch of New Line movies, this was not one of them. They feel the Pump Up the Volume did not hold up well age-wise. You'd think with all the vinyl coming back, it would be a thing. I don't know, maybe it's because you just don't have pirate radio stations and whatever anymore. The thought of teenagers rebelling like that, maybe they want to quash that. Maybe it's because everything's like cell phones and Facebook and all of that now. Like with many movies from the 80s and 90s though, I still feel that this is amazing and everybody should watch it. And I know I'm not alone. Em loves this movie. In fact, Em will pretty much watch anything with Christian Slater in it for me. So that lets me know I'm pretty much doing a good job as a parent. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. As always, the link to the movie trailer and where you can get the DVDs will be in the description for the video. I really hope you check it out. And yeah, check out that Everybody Knows song by Concrete Blonde. Huge thank you if you stuck around to see what I was talking about today. Let me know if you've heard of Pump Up the Volume. Did you see it? I know at least a couple of you out there are Christian Slater fans, so I'm hoping that this is one that resonates with you. As always, please make sure you do all the fun YouTube things, like, comment, and subscribe, especially comment. Let me know what you think. If you haven't seen it, check out the trailer and let me know if you're going to try and find it. Good luck. You may just have to buy the DVD on this one. If you think I look like a fun person to hang out with, you would be right. You should join me and my husband Greg every Sunday on Facebook, noon Eastern time. We are live. We have giveaways. We talk books, TV, movies, anything that comes up really. And in case you noticed the shirt, the Legacy, yeah, that was my husband's band. They were pretty cool. They will funk your face off. As it says, Legacy will funk your face off. Completely random. Join me on Sunday and ask about it if you want to know more. Also, for everything music related, be sure you're going to melaniesmuses.com, my website, where there are more giveaways, features, reviews, music features, guest features. If you name it, we probably have it, and if we don't, it'll probably be up there soon because new stuff is being added literally every single day. And finally, make sure you click that notification bell so you never miss when I have a new video going up. Only thing you can count on for 2021 are Miracle Mondays, Forgotten Feature Fridays, Zoom interviews on Wednesday when I have them available, weird and random other videos when I think of them, when I feel like it, or by request. So got something you want to see? Let me know. And with that, I will say goodbye. Bye. Without reciprocity.